So the project I'm working on at the moment, which is on the molecular epidemiology of brucellosis in northern Tanzania, what we're really trying to do with that project is to fill some specific gaps in our knowledge that currently hinder developments to, currently hinder progress in developing control programs for brucellosis. Brucellosis is it's a bacterial disease that people acquire, that is carried by and people acquire their infections from cattle, sheep and goats. There are a couple of different types of brucellosis, and one thing we're trying to understand is which or both are present in northern Tanzania and are most important in terms of human health impacts and livestock impacts. So we're trying to understand that from some work on febrile surveillance of people in northern Tanzania, but also developing statistical approaches to understand if people get their infections from cattle and or sheep and or goats, and how often those different transmission processes happen. So what we found so far through the project is, what we've done is establish and will continue to run this febrile surveillance platform in Endolin in northern Tanzania, so that's working closely with the hospital team there and then collaborators at the lab in Tanzania. And we have successfully set up that program, and we're getting blood culture results through, which we hope will be a source of information on how big a problem brucellosis is, but also give us a lot of really valuable data on bloodstream infections in that population that has never really been studied before, and we think might be particularly vulnerable to brucellosis and many other zoonotic diseases. Another thing that we've got out from the study already is some work that I did with some colleagues here based in Glasgow, so Mafalda Viana and Dan Hayden, as well as colleagues in Tanzania, using data from previous work by colleagues called Gabriel Shirima and John Kunda. We were able to develop and apply some new modelling approaches that help us understand better which animals are infecting humans. And in their study setting, it looks like it's sheep and goats that are responsible for more exposure in people than cattle. And that's important because we need to understand who's infecting whom to understand which animal population we might target control measures.